Hello and welcome to Down the Vent. My name's Joe.
I'm Josh.
I'm Steve.
And tonight we're playing Villainous Wicked to the Core expansion. This is a 2 to 3 player standalone expansion for the original Villainous game. So you do not need the core game to play this. We're playing it with what only came in the box. So if you go out and buy this on the shelf, you will have everything you see here.
But you can play it.
But you can mix and match it with the original game.
And there is one more faction?
Nope.
Just 3. Okay.
Yep, just 3.
Yep.
So
okay. I wasn't sure.
In Villainous, in case you've never played it before, you're going to be taking your mover, which are these awesome-looking pawns. They're kind of like stylized art or whatever. And you're going to be moving it around your board of 4 locations. So this is a board here. And on your turn, we all start here at the beginning of the game, and you can move it to any other space on the board. You don't have to move like one at a time. You can go from here to here. You can never stay at the same location unless you have some card or something that lets you break the rules. Once you move, you're then going to take the 4 actions on that location in any order of your choice. There are 8 different actions that everyone starts the game with.
Yep.
You can add some with special cards and stuff like that as well. Like the Evil Queen, I believe, has one.
Yep.
But the main actions are here. Josh, if you can hold that up for us, all the lovely folks at home. The first one is Gain Power, which is this here. That's kind of like the money of the game that you're going to be buying cards with, stuff like that. The next one is Play a Card. You can only play a card if you have that action, and you can only play 1 per play a card action.
Yep, because some of them will have numbers in it.
Correct. The next one is Activate, and that's going to be activating cards that are below in like your realm. So somewhere down here in one of your locations. Yep. The next one is Fate. That's when you're going to choose another player. You're going to draw the top 2 cards of their Fate deck, choose one, and play it against them. Yep. That is cool because if, let's say, you get a hero, they actually cover up the top 2 actions for someone's location, kind of handicapping them the rest of the game, or until they defeat that hero.
Yep.
The next one is to move an item or ally. You'll choose an item or ally at any location, and then move it 1 to the left or right. Okay? The next one is move a hero. Same thing, except you're going to choose a hero across the top of the board and move it 1 left or right. The next one there is Vanquish. Vanquish, which is where you will fight your allies versus the heroes on the top of the board. And then the last one is discard cards. So you're going to move your pawn, take the actions there, and then draw back up to 4 cards at the end of your turn. That's it.
How many cards can you discard?
You can discard, I believe it's as many as you like with that action. It's not like the other one where you have to play only 1. It does have an X on it, so I'm almost positive. It's been a while since I played Villainous, so let me refresh that, though.
But you've played it a lot.
I've played it a lot, yes.
We've all played
as many
at least
cards
once.
as you
I
wish.
think I played it twice. No, maybe 3 times even, but 2 times.
I've played it a few times.
Yep. Okay, so that's pretty much the game. We're going to go around now and introduce our villains and how we win. So the cool part about Villainous is that every single person has a different game they're playing. So, like, Steve is trying to do something completely different than what I'll be trying to do this game. So I guess I'll start...
And Josh, in turn, will be completely different than either
both of us, yeah.
Right.
So I'm playing Dr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog.
Yep.
My objective this game is to control the Talisman and successfully rule New Orleans.
Seems easy enough.
Yeah, okay. Your turn. Who are you, Josh?
I'm playing the Evil Queen from Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. My objective is to defeat Snow White. Duh.
Defeat Snow White. And I think we've read on our sheet here that you'll be doing that by crafting poisons.
Yeah, so I have a new action called Brew Potions where I could take my power and make them into potions, and then that makes it the power of the potion. And that's how I'm going to defeat villains and stuff, is by making them bite the apple and become poisoned.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's neat. And Steve?
And I'm Hades from Hercules.
Hercules!
I knew it was coming. Good. Wrong movie, but really good.
Yeah.
What?
Well, you know. Hades must play Titans and move them so he has at least 3 untrapped Titans at Mount Olympus at the start of his turn. Opponents may want to move Titans back toward the underworld, trap Titans, or discard the Chariot if I get the Chariot out. And essentially, different cards will allow you to trap the Titans where essentially they are turn 90 degrees. It's not that one word that we don't use.
Yeah.
And while they're in that state, they can't be counted to, like, I can't do anything with them if they're in that state.
Oh.
They're essentially frozen in spot.
Okay.
But normally they could be used to get rid of heroes. They can be moved, obviously, to get to where they're at. And they have special powers that go off when they go in different spots. So, as well as something. Oh, and they can't count toward winning. So even if they were on Mount Olympus but tapped, I suppose, assuming that's possible.
Turned 90 degrees.
Yeah, sorry, trapped. Trapped is what it.
Trapped, I like
that's
it.
what I laughed about when I was reading it. It said trapped. I was like, that's as slick
Was
as
the
shit
R
could
like
be.
in parentheses?
No. That'd have been too much.
That
They'd
would
probably
have, yeah.
gotten it for that. That sounds like a Steve Jackson game thing that he did. Anyways, yeah, even if they were there and trapped, apparently they would not count. And I also am I'm the only one in this scenario that I have to have the winning thing at the start of my turn.
Yep.
So just be aware of that.
It's like where we can win on our turn.
Yeah, you guys can win in the middle of your turn. I can't. I have to
Right.
start my turn in that situation. Which there are other villains like that in the main game.
Yep.
But
a few of them, actually. I think,
right,
yeah.
but this is the only one that's like that. In this
With the
particular
Evil
game.
Queen, I have a locked location. I'm the only one that starts with locked
Right.
location. The Dwarf's Cottage.
Yeah.
I have to unlock once I have 4 ingredients that have been played.
Right, and he cannot use that location at all until it has been unlocked.
And also, it is important to realize too that while yes, we can do 4, there are effects in the game that could cover up these top pieces, and we would actually have fewer that would be available.
Yes.
You know,
And you never have to take the actions either. You can.
Yeah, you can always skip anyone that you don't want to use. Yeah.
And when something says activate a card, I'm assuming it's like activate an effect on a
Yes, if you have cards played
card.
down here, some of them have abilities that they have an activate.
Yeah, they'll say there's a thing on them.
Like that one
Like
has an
item.
activate.
Yeah.
See,
Right,
that,
right.
that matches the activate symbol.
Look
Right,
at the
right,
top
right.
4 cards of your deck,
Right.
put 1 into your hand, discard the rest.
Yep. So there are a few different types of cards in the game. The main ones are going to be like items and allies, which will get played out here.
Or effects.
The items will get attached to allies sometimes. Other times they don't have to be. There are effects that sometimes will. Usually those are one-time play. You'll play them, they do something, an effect, and then you discard them. Whenever you're going to play a card, though, you will probably have to pay its cost at the top left there. So, like, that one costs 0, and the other one costs 1. The other kind of cards are conditions, and those are normally played on another player's turn. And you just have to meet the top condition of the card to be able to play it. So, like, I have one that says, during the turn, if another player discards 2 or more cards, do this.
Right.
So, I
Right,
just gave
if
you
you
away.
remember those from the other.
Yeah. So conditions don't stay out forever.
Nope, it's a one-time thing as well.
Yeah.
They're like effects, but on other players' turns. And when you play a condition, you do not draw back up still until the end of your turn.
Just so you have an idea of what these look like, because I don't know if we showed them.
Oh,
at
yeah.
all, everybody has their own rule book essentially that shows you specifically how to play and what you need to do.
And like what your objective is and how to complete it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the specialty is.
And it gives
of
you
your
a couple
profession.
hints, like you should try to do this as early as you can so that you can start working on this. or
Right,
whatever,
right.
Depending on the hero. Or villain, sorry. I keep referring to them as heroes, but...
No,
They're heroes to somebody.
They're heroes in their own story.
They are, yes. Thank you.
And that's the truth.
So we randomly chose who's going to go first. Steve was the lucky winner, which means he starts with 0 power. I'm going second, so I start with 1 power, and Josh is going third, so he starts with 2 power.
I got the power.
Just to be sure, because I was reading something else while you were telling the one part. It's the end of your turn is when you draw up to 4 every time?
Yes.
Unless something says otherwise, right?
Yes,
okay.
correct.
All right, cool.
I forgot where something is.
And I'm and it essentially starting my turn is I'm moving and doing my thing and
Yep,
whatever
move,
else.
take the 4 actions.
Yep. Okay. So
And the art in this game is insane.
Oh, yeah.
well, it's Disney art. I mean, they have the right to put it out, and so like they don't have to pretend. I mean,
and even the back of these cards, like the back of my cards, is like the mirror.
like them or hate them, they're the company as a whole. They're some of the best artists in the world.
And then
you know,
you got just it looks like it's straight from the movie.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm moving to the gardens. I'm gaining 3 power.
Shoots.
I'm playing. I'm using that said 3 power to play the chariot. Once per turn, if Hades is at this location, you may move Hades and chariot to any location and perform 1 available action at the new location.
So Hades is his actual pawn.
Yep, is my actual pawn. You cannot use chariot to perform fate actions, however. All right, which those are around. Yeah, so that's fine. So that's pretty strong. And I wanted to get that out early. And then outside of that, that doesn't do anything for me. That doesn't do anything for me. I am going to discard a card, which I discarded Nessus. Nessus, it's an ally that I could have had. If he's used to defeat a hero with a strength of 3 or less, gain 2 power. But he was 3 to cast out, and I didn't want to do that. And then, as the last of, since once per turn, since they're at the same location, I will go ahead and move them both to.
Oh, it's any location. That's cool.
Yeah, to any location.
Nice.
And perform one available action.
Sweet.
That's the crazy part to me. There, and I'll gain the 2
2 power back.
Power.
Nice.
Seems shockingly like a bad idea, right? And then now I draw back up to my 4, right?
Yes.
Because I'm done with my turn on
Yep.
this.
And you only discarded 1 card, correct?
I did. I only
Okay.
discarded 1, yep.
Alrighty.
Played 1, discarded 1.
I am going to move Dr. Facilier to Tiana's place. I will gain 1 power. If you could hand that to me, please, Josh. I'm going to play 1 card, and I am going to play Friends on the Other Side, which is free to play. It is a 0-cost card. It says gain 2 power. Can I get 2 more power, please? Put Friends on the Other Side into the Fortune pile. So not only do I have a draw pile and a fate pile, but Dr. Facilier also has a Fortune pile that I will be building throughout the game.
Pile goes underneath.
Yeah.
Here, I think.
So.
Because I have an ingredients pile.
Oh, so you had that right away, eh? That card right there, you had that right away?
Yeah, but that's not the one I need to...
No, but I mean, you need that, you have to have that to start that thing, though, right? Like, to even be able to start putting stuff there, or not?
No, there's a bunch of cards I have in my deck that will go to my Fortune pile after they're played.
Oh, okay. So that card there was just the first one you could play that.
Yep,
okay.
And then there will be cards that allow me to reveal cards from my Fortune pile.
Uh-huh.
And that's when I do that, I'll turn them face down, shuffle them, and then someone will choose 3, or however many I get to choose.
Okay.
And then I resolve the bottom effects on those then. So the Fortune pile here, once it's revealed for Fortune pile, it says gain 2 power, then discard it.
Gotcha.
So it'll actually go to my...
Yeah, no, that's cool. I just wasn't sure. It was I couldn't tell if that was like the Chariot. I know is supposed to be fairly special, so I was like, oh, you got one of your really cool cards too. You know, so.
So I'm going to go ahead and discard Terror, because I do not need that at this time, for my discard action, and then I can fate someone. So, Josh, let's fate you since you're right next to me.
Yay!
So I'll reveal the top 2 cards, and I get to choose from 1. Oh, so I have Love's First Kiss, which is Evil Queen loses 1 poison. Choose a hero from Evil Queen's fate discard pile and put it on the top of their fate deck, which doesn't seem very great right now.
Yeah.
Or I have Bashful, which says Evil Queen must pay 1 power to perform the Brew Poison action.
I like that one. That one sounds amazing, Joe.
Bashful, it will get to close up a location, or the top 2 actions at a location as well.
Cool.
So we might as well take away this one that lets them get power and activate a card.
Yeah.
Right?
They you get to choose unless it says otherwise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then the other one becomes the first card of his fate discard deck or whatever.
Yes, that's
right?
a discard pile now. Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
sure.
go ahead. That's the end of my turn. I'm going to draw back up to 4 cards, and it is now the Evil Queen's turn.
Awesome, jerk. I'm going to move over here. I'm going to gain my 3 power. I'm going to play an ingredient for 1 power. So each time a fate, so I got Mummy Dust. Each time a fate action targets you before your next turn, take 1 power from this play and add it to your poison.
No.
Each time what?
I get fated.
Oh.
For my next turn, I can take a token and
add it to your... Wow, I'm glad I faded you early then.
Yeah.
Fade early, fade often is what they say.
I forgot to do a condition on you because you gained 3 power.
Oh, so did I.
Yeah.
You forgot to do a condition on either one of us.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
Darn. I'm going to play
It's never gonna happen
an
again.
item, which I'm assuming I can play. Do I have to play it on the location I'm at?
Nope, it's to any location.
Yeah, why not?
And you paid the 1 cost for the Mummy
Yes,
Dust,
I
right?
did.
Okay.
I'm playing the 2 for that. So this one is look at the top 4 cards of your deck, put 1 into your hand, discard the rest. So this is in addition to the actions up here, right?
Yes, no, you don't get to take that every turn. That's when you take the activate a card ability, you can do that.
Gotcha.
Right.
So I'm going to take the
Activate a card ability.
Yes.
And,
look at the top 4 cards of your deck. And
Discard the rest.
Put one into your hand.
And discard the rest.
Discard the rest.
Josh, how many cards did you discard?
3.
Oh, well, I'm going to play Desperation, which is a condition. During the turn, if another player discards 2 or more cards, you may play Desperation. Choose a card from your fortune pile and put it into your hand.
Oh.
So I'm going to put this back in my hand for my fortune pile. Of course not. Oh, my fortune pile's empty.
Oh, darn.
Alright, that's it for me.
I think I'm going to hate Joe.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Some guys just think they're like that. Okay, so okay, I do have another question.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember. How does it work as far as putting people on, like, is there a limit to how many people can be in a specific spot under unless something says something?
Nope.
No, that doesn't matter. Okay.
Nope.
All right, cool. All right. Let's do...
I like the box because it's what was on the back of the original box, right?
No.
Well, the shadow.
No. It was Cruella de Vil on the back of the manual.
Really?
Yeah, and she was not added.
Wow.
Everyone thought she was going to be in the first expansion because her silhouette was on the back of the original rulebook.
Well, they did voting.
Cruella de Vil.
They did.
Yeah.
They did do voting. I thought Scar. Everyone was talking about how they really wanted Scar.
Yeah.
They could already have.
Yeah, there could be another expansion because this comes out the first week in March, like March 3rd.
Oh wow!
So there could be another one at Gen Con, maybe.
Oh wow!
Hoping there's another one coming out soon.
All right, I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna gain 3 power.
I'm gonna play condition.
Ah, look who's awake.
Yes. Jealousy. During their turn, if another player gains 3 or more power, you may play jealousy.
Did
Take
you need
1
a
power
drink?
from your supply and add it to your poison.
Ooh. From your supply. You said.
From the supply.
Okay, I think you read it as your supply. Okay.
From the supply.
Wow,
Oh,
jeez,
supply.
come on, guys.
Gee.
Let's not get cutthroat at this point, Joe.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Just trying to follow
dear.
the rules.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The written
No,
rules.
no problem, rules lawyer.
First time ever, Joe.
First time ever.
Follow the rules.
That is
Okay.
not even close to true. And I can just see the terribleness of this coming in the future. All right, I'm going to spend 3, and I'm going to play out Lithos. He is one of my Titans.
Oh, snap.
Lithos can only be played to the underworld, so that's where he's at. When Lithos is moved, you may perform a Vanquish action at his new location. Lithos must be used in that action if I do so.
Vanquish was where you attack an enemy. Or a hero.
A hero, right.
The problem, remember, when you vanquish, though...
You lose the guy.
Yes, they go away.
It's one of the things they warn you in
What
mind.
do you have to do? You have to have 3...
3 of them into Mount Olympus.
And not...
At the start of my turn. At the start of my turn.
Yes, I'm not trapped.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. So that was playing 1 card. I've gotten that. I've played a card. I have another card I can play and I can discard. I'm going to pay 2 to play Get Ready to Rumble.
Ooh.
All right. Get Ready to Rumble. Either pay 2 power to move an untrapped Titan to an adjacent location, or pay 5 power to move an untrapped Titan 2 locations away. So, moving in 1.
Because you paid 2 power.
Because I paid 2 power. And,
oh, so it's got a question mark on the top. That's cool.
right,
Yeah,
because
that's
it could
new.
be either one, right?
Yeah, that's neat.
And then I can discard, but I am... You know what? I'm going to play I Rule. I gain 1 power
Well, you
for
can only
each...
play 2 cards.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't
Yeah.
play the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. I wasn't going to do that anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. There we go.
Draw back up.
Sure you
Yep. It was not really
Alrighty, Dr. Facilier is going to mosey on down to the bayou, where I'll gain 3 more power, please, Josh.
You seem very power hungry over there.
And I'll get to play 2 cards. I want to play Friends on the Other Side again. Gain 2 power and put Friends on the Other Side into your fortune pile.
Do you need money? What's your goal again?
I don't need money. I just have so much of it.
He's actually Prince John in disguise.
Yeah, I know.
He's just gonna
I'm
knock
just
the
trying to
game
get 20
over.
powers so I can take off my mask. And then I'm going to play Shadow Spirits to Tiana's place, I guess, for 2 money. And
Look at the brain I
Actually,
remember.
I want to
Prince
move.
John
I want to
Yeah.
play him at the Voodoo Emporium instead.
Oh no!
Oh no! And then that's it. I'm not going to move them. I don't want to move them. So I'm just going to draw my 2 cards
Yeah. Cool.
and end my.
So I'm
turn.
assuming this ingredient is only
Well, excuse me.
for the 1 round, so I don't think it's permanent. It
Oh,
said-
really?
It said each time a fate action targets you before your next turn. So I'm
Ah,
assuming it was when I played it. It just takes effect for that round.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah, probably.
Cool. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna fate you, Joe.
Okay.
Give me
You're going to start with fate and me, huh?
Why not?
There you go.
For funsies.
Yeah, and prophecies.
Funsies and prophecies.
Just tell us what they are because you reveal them.
Oh, okay. So I
Yeah.
have the Evening Star and Mama ODIE,
Mama OB.
right?
It's Mama Odie.
Okay.
Look, it's Garfield's friend. Let's just not judge them at this point, okay?
So it looks like we have the balcony from Aladdin. So Evening
Really
Star,
doesn't look like
choose an ally, and Dr. I don't know.
Faciliers.
Facilier's realm. Put that ally into the fortune pile. That's
So
it.
I have one ally. It's called Shadow Spirits, and its fortune ability is lose 2 power, then discard Shadow Spirits.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then Mama Odie, when Dr. Facilier plays the card Will Tell, he reveals only 2 cards.
Please,
Oh.
the cards will tell. Yeah.
Normally it's 3 cards.
Yeah. Cool. I think I'm going to do Evening Star in effect.
Okay. So
Right?
they both just go to the
Oh,
discard
wait
pile.
a second. This blocks off stuff.
Yeah.
I'm blocking stuff for you, Joe.
I like blocking stuff.
It's a good one to block. Why not?
Sure.
What'd you block off?
I blocked off
The
the
top 2
parade, the
actions
top
of-
2 of the
Yeah, I
parade.
just wondered what they were.
Oh, they are a 2 power and a play a card.
So I'm going to gain 1 power. 1 all power. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to play. Oh, I can't.
You got 5 actions on there? Oh, because it's the brew potion.
Yeah, and also he starts with one locked too, so it's kind of that.
Yeah.
Ursula spends the entire game with 1 lock.
Well, she should try harder.
Well, no. When you
No,
unlock
she
it,
should try harder.
you flip it to a different location. It's very cool.
I'm pretty sure I saw that.
There is a fact at the back of this book, and it says which villain is the easiest to win with.
Oh, really?
And it says each villain, when played with skill and cunning,
Yeah, of
is
course.
equally prepared to achieve their objective.
Oh my gosh!
I'm
I
gonna
can't believe you even used
I'm gonna
that.
play Magic Mirror for 2 money.
Oh, we may have messed this up. Hades is recommended for new players, and Evil Queen is recommended for experienced players.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not me. Should have played Hades. Magic Mirror, each fate action targets you. I draw a card.
Wow.
And then for a, whatever you call it.
Activation?
Activation. I could activate Magic Mirror and pay 3 power to find Snow White and play her.
Ah, that's important.
Nice.
Which I need to defeat Snow White. So I
Yeah,
have to
see,
find
there's
her.
an ability to draw
Man,
out. That's
Yes,
good.
yes.
I hope I don't have anything that gets rid of your cards, your
Yeah.
items.
That would be
Yeah.
horrible, Steve.
That would be.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty terrible.
It'd be amazingly bad
Not really.
for me.
And
I'm glad you agree.
yeah, so I could move something. I did fate. I can't brew because I don't have enough money to move power over. So that's my turn. So I'm going to draw. And a Steve.
You could move a hero. Did you want to move the hero?
Why?
Because
Yeah, let's
maybe
move
that
it.
might be worth having.
Smart. Thank you.
I think it's
Steve.
only 1 space though, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah, it's 1.
So as long as you're okay with that, that's why. But I'm just saying,
Let's move him here.
that
Okay.
doesn't hurt you.
No.
I'm bashful.
All right, you all good?
I have no idea what he sounds like. I've not seen Snow White in a million years.
He doesn't talk, I don't think.
He's too bashful.
Yeah.
Dang it!
I want to say he's
Yeah,
silent.
Joe.
Duh.
He's a silent quiet
Yeah.
type.
Yeah.
Okay.
The opposite of most of us.
Yeah. Well, it would be pretty boring if we weren't.
I know a lot of people who would appreciate it if we shut up. To them.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right.
Well, that's what you're trying to say.
Nothing.
The truth. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So I get to move somewhere. So is there any reason that I wouldn't want to move to there?
Yes.
Not really.
Okay.
So I go there. First thing, I'll do is gain 2.
Yep. Always good to start by gaining your power.
2 power. That doesn't matter. That's not going to be important. That's going to be important. I can only do one thing. Alright. I will move my Titan, this Titan once to the right.
Yep.
And I will choose not to have him do the the vanquish action there.
Yeah.
There's one there anyways. And I'm not going to fight a person, but I'm going to play a card, I think. What am I going to play here? I'm going to play I Rule, which I gain 1 power. I gain 1 power for every ally or Titan in my discard pile. I only have 1, so it's only 1. But it doesn't actually cost me anything to play it.
Yeah.
So I do that, and then I'm going to activate the Chariot because I can do that, and move to another spot. And I'm going to move to here, and I will. I'm going to discard Achilles' heel, choose a hero. That hero gets -2 strength until the end of your next turn. It's in effect, but it would cost me 1, but I'm not going to do it. So that's it.
Okay.
Draw my 2 cards, and you're up, Joe.
All right. I will move back to Tiana's place. Mosey on back over there. I'm going to gain 1 power, please, if you could help me with that, Josh. Then I'm going to play this card to gain 2 more power. It's another Friends on the other side. And it goes into my fortune pile. And then I will discard.
So would that be during their turn if another player gains 3 or more?
Yep.
Power, you may play Jealousy. Take 1 power from the supply and add it to your poison.
When I discard, the cards will tell from my hand.
Oh, darn it.
And I'm going to Fate Steve. If I could please get 2 Fate cards there. Oh, go the distance or Lightning Bolt?
Lightning Bolt.
Oh, Lightning Bolt!
Are you
So-
going the distance, or are you going for speed?
Go the distance says either move an untrapped Titan up to 2 locations away, ignoring all hero and Titan abilities, or move a hero to any location. Lightning Bolt says choose a location in Hades' realm. All Titans at that location are trapped. I guess let's trap
How do you
it.
untrap them, Steve?
I have
guessing
cards, so
cards.
yeah.
Do you think it's better for me
I
to move
can't
it back to where it was, Josh, or to trap it?
I'm assuming move it, because it seems like he's trying to move them all down, so taking movements probably hurts him more than trapping him.
Well, okay,
It
so
depends, 'cause he has to
the
get
trapping, they don't count for me winning. They don't do anything else while they're trapped. I can't do anything with
And
them.
he has to
Until I
probably pay
untrap
to
them.
untrap them.
However, moving them to away does obviously
down.
slow me down too.
Let's trap him.
Trapping him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
I summon the power of Zeus against you.
Okay.
That's the end of my
I
turn.
trap that.
So I will draw 2 cards
Trap.
I said
and be
Wow.
done.
My legs are on fire. Hee-hee.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go
You
here.
forgot to do this with your lips.
Whee-hee. Let's go there. We're going here, Joe.
Okay.
My.
2 money. And I'm going to use my activate to activate Black Mirror, Magic Mirror, my Magic Mirror. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know.
You said Black Mirror
I
originally.
don't
I don't
know.
know. Are you watching
Yeah.
Netflix?
Yes, Black Mirror.
What,
I don't know.
what are you doing to that pig?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Magic Mirror. So
Pay 3 power.
pay 3 power, find Snow White, and play her. I'm
Wow.
assuming she's in this deck?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. No, you just start searching people's decks randomly.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Snow White. Snow White can only be played to the Dwarf's Cottage, even if it is locked. Snow White gets +1 strength for each hero in Evil Queen's realm.
Oh, so she's a 5 hero. Or 5 strength right now.
Yep.
That sounds terrible.
Show where the strength is on the card.
Oh, yeah, because we haven't shown that yet.
Yeah.
So strength is in the bottom.
So she's
Left.
a 4 basic strength, but because there is Bashful out, she gets +1.
A jerk.
So until you bash Bashful, never mind.
And then I'm going to discard just a card.
Huh.
And then draw 2.
Oh, that was your black magic woman.
That's why I was thinking black magic, is because I had they kind of look the same.
Sure.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Sure.
I have a
Say
lot
so.
of power, don't I? Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
You have a couple.
5.
You got a button.
You just don't like using it like the rest of us do.
I don't have anything that uses it
Sure,
really.
sure, sure.
I'm halfway
You
to
say that now.
Prince John.
You say that now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Don't make Dr. Facilia come over there and smack you. Pretty sure that's what he does in the movie.
Watching. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, man.
Pretty sure that's what he does, man.
No.
I don't.
Hardcore lies.
I don't know if I've ever seen this movie actually.
Really?
He
There's
just looks really
a lightning bug in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, an alligator.
Yeah.
And, I have seen them. And a frog.
Alright, I'm getting 3.
And a princess.
I went to the gardens again.
Okay.
I got my 3s. Alright, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to play Cerberus. Cerberus is 4. When performing a vanquish action, Cerberus may be used to defeat a hero at his location or at an adjacent location.
Wow.
So,
being in the middle would be good for him.
Yeah, I'm
Where
gonna,
does he get played at?
I can choose where I want to put him. So,
Mhm.
Gotcha.
I'm assuming since you chose where you want to
Yep.
put him.
Yeah,
too, I'm going to actually put him, though, with this on top, just because
Yeah. That's
and
cool.
then, so that was one of my played cards. I can play one more card, which I will be doing. I'm going to spend 1 and play Planets Align. Untap 1 or more Titans in your realm. The cost to play Planets Align is equal to the number of Titans you untrap. So I will untrap the 1. It kind of sucks to have to use it, but whatever. It is what it
What
is.
did you have to pick for that?
One per
It's
Titan.
equal to the number of Titans that I had in the spot.
And I'm assuming you picked that angle.
I
And
did
just so
one.
you know, your realm is your entire board, not just the one location. So if you played that and you had like trap titans across the entire bottom,
Right,
you
right,
could
right.
you could untrap all of them that way.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Just make that clear. Location is one spot, realm is your entire board.
Right. That I did remember that, but I didn't even realize I read that off the card. Like I was thinking it was.
I just want to make sure we're all aware. Yep.
You did the thing that we need to do. I'm going to discard. Then I have discards as my last thing. I will discard 1 card, which is the Mortality Potion. When Mortality Potion is played attached to a hero, Titans used to defeat that hero are not discarded. And then I'll finish my turn. So 1, 2, 3, and you're up, Joe.
All right, Dr. Facilier is going to mosey back down to the bayou again. Get him some power, but he gets to play 2 cards, so I get 3 power. Just keep that power, Josh, because I'm going to play Rule New Orleans.
No, you don't get to keep the power
Yeah.
that supply does. Jeez.
When I play Rule New Orleans, it says put Rule New Orleans into the fortune pile.
Don't you have to have that or something?
I need that to help me win the game. That is one step. I also need the talisman under my control, though. So,
Oh. So how do you get these cards back to be able to use them?
I have to play the cards will tell while I'm at the Voodoo Emporium.
And then he gets to do like a. That's where you turn it over, and it's like a random
we shuffle,
chance.
and then someone
Yeah.
else will draw them out
It's
for me.
Who is it?
No,
The Queen of Hearts that has the other kind of randomy end game thing.
Gotcha.
Like almost everybody else is
the
pretty
other
solid.
character in the game, the prince or the fake prince in this movie, plays cards against him. I remember that.
Yeah, I so remember that.
And then I guess I'm going to play the Mass Spirits to the Voodoo Emporium for my second card. It's free. It's just a 2 item or ally, actually. And I move this guy over 1 for the move ability. So that's it. I'm going to draw back up, and I am done.
Before you end your turn,
Yeah.
I'm going to play Ruthless during their turn. If another player has 6 or more power, you may play Ruthless. Play an ally or Titan from your hand for free.
Oh, my word.
So I will play that Titan Hydros out.
Wow.
Which Hydros can only be played to the Underworld, which is the same way with most of them.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 3 power. Heroes at Hydros' location get -1 strength and cannot be moved by fate cards.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
Sure.
I'm gonna move here. Gain my 3 money. Probably spend my 3 money. I think I'm going to play that, which is Scream of Fright, which is an ingredient. Choose an unlocked location in your realm. You may move each hero with a strength of 3 or less from the location to an adjacent unlocked location.
Oh.
But I don't know if I really want to move him. Yeah, I'll just leave him there, because it says you may.
Okay.
Then for my second action, I'm going to play Throne, which is a 1-cost card. And there's a nice throne on there. And it is a power card, and take 1 power from the supply and add it to your poison when I take the
Activate a card ability.
activate a card ability, which I'm going to take now. And take 1 power from the supply and add it to your poison.
And how do you unlock the door's cap?
I have to have 4 ingredients.
Ah, interesting.
Once 4 ingredients have been played, I unlock them.
Cool.
And it has to be different ingredients. So if I play the same ingredient, I just do the effect, but the ingredient gets discarded.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay.
And these don't count as ingredients,
That's
right?
poison.
Those are
Th-
poison.
that's just poison
Yeah.
itself.
Which he has to then put into an apple once he
Yeah.
gets enough for something like that.
Yep, which I have to have to then poison either
Interesting.
heroes or, well, heroes.
Are you all set?
Yeah, I drew back up.
Just making sure. All right.
I like it. I like it a lot, Joe.
Yeah. I really need to dig through my deck for what I need.
Yeah, start calling. Start discarding.
I had to get that card out of my hand before I could start calling Major League.
True.
All right. I'm gonna go here.
Treats.
I'm gonna gain 1.
Hecker.
I am going to Fate Joe, I suppose, because I feel like Josh is a little bit further away from the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. All right, so the Evening Star. Choose an ally in Dr. Facilier's realm. Put that ally into the fortune pile. Or Naveen. When Naveen is played, you may move each hero in Dr. Facilier's realm to an adjacent location.
And he's a hero himself.
He's a hero himself, yeah.
I do have 2 allies that you could put into my fortune pile. And one is Masked Spirits. It says, only Masked Spirits can be resolved during the fate or the fortune action. Return any unresolved cards to the fortune pile. So essentially, if I draw that, that's all I get to do on that turn is resolve my Masked Spirits.
Okay. What about the other one?
The other one is
Power.
lose 2 power, then discard it. So
Okay,
it
so-
will allow me to still complete the rest of my...
Right. I'm going to actually put
Naveen.
Naveen out. Put Naveen on the very end where you're at.
Okay.
And then put...
You can move her either way.
Let me see what's underneath her.
It's 2 money.
And
Play
a card.
card.
So that's 1 money fate, or discard a card and 1 money.
The
Discard
1
card.
money in the fate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just moved there to defeat her.
I knew that.
Alrighty.
Is that your whole turn? You gonna draw back up?
Hold on. So that was 1. That was me playing the fate. I've not played a card or done a discard. I will go ahead and I will play I Rule. And again, it's a gain 1 power for each one. I've only have 1 still, so that's 1. And then
Titan?
I only have it's either allies
Titan
or
or
Titans, and I only have 1 ally in here. That's
Oh,
it. It's
in your-
discarded.
in your discard.
It's discarded.
Yeah.
Yep, it's discarded.
Oh,
It's I Rule. You know what I mean? I'm still the I'm still.
Yeah.
The king of the underworld.
Yeah,
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 he wants him
yeah,
to be
yeah,
dead.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, Yeah, I just can't wait to be king. Never mind. Different
Oh,
story.
Just can't wait to-
And then I'm going to use the chariot. I'll come here. And I will move Hydros to the Thebes.
Alrighty then.
And then I'll draw back up, and it's your turn. 1.
I'm going to go to the Voodoo Emporium. I'm going to play the card. When frog form, which is free. When frog form is played, attached to a hero, that hero gets -2 strength.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to
Vanquish.
so they will fight, and she will die, and these will both go away.
Oh.
Then I will take 1 power.
I have a question.
Yes.
If a card lets you, you're welcome. The power's not going to matter if you didn't take that already. But if a card lets you play something based on the power of something, right? Like let's say that you needed a power of 2 or more on that creature when you defeated it, because you had that -2. Does that mean it's 2 below, or is it the actual printed power?
I think it's actually what it was when it was
What it was when it was
yeah.
defeated. Okay, cool.
And
Just double checking. Nobody's
fade.
been killing anything, so.
The Evil Queen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, woodland creatures or woodland creatures. Evil Queen must reveal her hand, choose a card from her hand, and discard it.
Awesome.
So I guess I'll be doing that
Awesome.
one. So let's see, you have Take a Bite, which I think you need to win the game, right?
Maybe!
Old Hag's Cackle, gain 1 power for each location in your realm that has a hero. What?
What?
Yeah, but that's not necessarily killer form.
It's an ingredient, though.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Take a Bite's going to the discard pile.
Wow, look at that. It was perfect. You didn't even have to touch it.
Those blasted woodland creatures. Look at the card. Ah, the birds! The birds! It's like an Alfred Hitchcock flick.
Yeah.
Why?
In fact, that's what inspired that movie.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's it for me. And you're all back up. Oh my gosh, these cards!
I know. I could be so much farther, except I'm not quite at something.
2 power. I'm gonna play my 1 card, which is gain 1 power for each location in your realm that has a hero, which I have 2. So I'm gonna gain 2 power. And look, it's an ingredient.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
He
Should've
said it,
looked
actually.
closer. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Son of a gun, I wasn't listening. Are we supposed to listen to Josh?
Yeah. And then I'm going to.
No, actually, we're not.
So, is this activate? Can I activate it
Yep,
anywhere?
yep.
So I'm going to activate this, take 1 power from the supply. And
I hope so, because the last time you activated the magic mirror from that same spot.
Hey,
So if it's not, you're cheating already.
Joe's my failsafe.
Yeah. Last time when I cheated, was that okay?
Yeah.
For me to do that again now?
Yeah.
And I'm going to discard that.
Oh my gosh, magic tomes?
Yeah.
Oh
So I
my
draw
gosh.
3 cards and hopefully pull
Another Take a Bite?
That's something.
I was trying to get more dwarfs out there before he
man.
kills Snow White. So he's got to unlock the cottage first, I guess. But he's getting close. 1 more ingredient and it's unlocked.
Yeah.
Then he has to craft a whatever potion.
What did you do to do that?
I'll do what?
To do the thing?
By ingredient? Play a card?
No. I meant, what did you do for the magic tomes? I don't
He just discarded it.
Discarded.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
discarded
play
it.
it.
You
Yeah.
didn't play it. You
No.
didn't play it.
He just discarded it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
discarded.
I was confused, see?
I see.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked.
Excuse me, that's my accent. I'm in New Orleans.
You go. You go.
You're in the underworld.
I guarantee.
Guarantee.
Alright, I'll go here. I will gain 2. I will move Lythos
His
to
first Titans made it to Lord Olympus.
To-
The gods are in trouble, Josh.
Olympi. Lythos. And then, so there was 2 of the things that I can do. I can play a card. I will pay 1 to play Panic.
At the disco.
Panic.
Was it Pain and Panic or something like that? Or
Yeah.
Panic and something. I don't remember the other guy's name, the little red guy.
Panic and Fear, something? I don't know,
Yeah.
something like that. If Hades is at Panic's location, the cost to play items, allies, and titans is reduced by 1 power.
That's nice.
Yeah, and he's a 2 and he's an ally. So. Okay. And that is...
Oh, I was supposed to draw a card with 2 late.
What?
I was supposed to draw a card. But I drew 3, so it's whatever.
Alright, so,
My bad.
People want to remember. The Evil Queen is more difficult.
and that
She
was
sunk
it.
that.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, time for Dr. Facilio to take his turn now. I am here. I will go
You are here.
here.
You are
So I get 1 power. I'm going to spend that power to play this card, the Voodoo Dolls.
Ooh.
When Voodoo Dolls are moved, you may move a hero the same distance and direction.
Oh, interesting.
That's fancy.
Yeah. So essentially they're controlling the person.
Oh.
I will discard 2 cards. And then I'm going to fate Hades. I was going to say Steve.
Hades.
I was going to say Steve, but I went with
Steve.
Hades instead.
Steve.
Oh boy, we got Hera and Phil.
Ooh, I like Phil.
Yeah.
Phil's my favorite.
Alright, so Hera says when Hera's played or moved, you may choose a Titan at her new location. That Titan is trapped.
Ooh.
Oh. Phil says Phil and Hercules get +1 strength if Hercules is in Hades' realm.
Oh.
So I don't think I want to play Hera to Mount Olympus, right? So it traps the
Yeah.
like this. Trap him again!
Yeah.
And then I'll draw back up to 4, and that'll be my turn.
What's crazy is even if they're moved, they can.
Yeah, whenever
Trap.
she moves, she traps the person that
That's,
was.
Yep.
that's wild. Wild. My turn?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna play a card. I'm gonna play Black of Night for 1. And it says you may perform 1 available action at your location, even if you already performed that action this turn. You cannot use Black of Night to perform a fade action, which kind of sucks, because my second action, I guess I'll use this to play another card. That's probably what I'll do, which is play that one, because it's free.
I'll fix ya!
Yes, on this turn you may perform actions that are covered by a hero at your location. Bloop. Give me my money. Unlock. And when I play my 4th ingredient, unlocks once 4 different ingredients I've been playing.
Nice.
Get out of here, Mom. So that goes away.
Man. Already
then-
irritated at this card.
Yes, I'm gonna brew a potion. So that's gonna be that action there. Which brewing a potion is, I have to look at it.
So it's in the back.
Brew potion action. The brew action is unique to the Evil Queen and is found at the laboratory location, which I'm at. Each time you perform this action, you may convert as many of your power as you wish into poison. Move the power on your board to indicate that it is now poison. I have to pay an extra power to perform the brew poison action, and then I'm going to take my 3 money and make it poison. And that is that. And then I'm going to Fate Joe, because I'm a jerk like that.
Okay.
So,
Go to sleep.
Fate Joe.
No!
We have almost here,
Almost
almost there,
there,
and almost
almost
there.
You guys are shuffle masters. You got 2 of the same thing as well.
Look at the top 3 cards of Dr. Facilier's deck. You may put any of them into the fortune pile. Return the rest to the top of the deck in any order.
No!
Huh. Which one do you... Wait. Which one do you pick?
I think I'm going to choose almost there.
Okay.
You know what? I would have chose that too.
Yeah. So top 3?
Yeah, that's what it
Yep.
says.
And put whichever or as
you
many
need
as you
this-
want.
Yeah.
Make sure
how
you
many?
read the powers of how they work.
3. You may put any of them into the fortune pile.
Even if they're not fortunable?
Well,
Yeah.
read that one. That one
Oh,
it
yeah.
literally says, yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, because I think when I reveal cards,
Like you
you
have
may
like
still
things,
play the cards. Will tell if they're a few. Oh no. Resolve the fortune lose. Control this. I think I read like somewhere in here. Cards are only put into or removed from the fortune pile if a card or ability specifically structured to do so. You can also play friends. You want to keep your fortune pile small to give yourself a better chance to
put
win.
any of them into the fortune pile. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure any of them.
There's one. I think there's one card specifically that says it may not be put into the fortune pile.
I think I might put your cane in there.
You can
'cause
put
don't
them all,
don't
though,
you
right?
Need the
You
cane?
can put all of them
Any
in
of
there.
them, yeah,
I
put
don't
them.
need my cane.
Yeah, but you definitely want to put the masks.
Oh yeah, I'm putting
Yeah.
the mask in there. I might as well put them in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know,
it
I
makes
get
it
you.
harder for me to
Yeah.
win, Josh.
The
Yes,
only
you want to
reason-
put them all.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only reason maybe why you wouldn't is if it was that one that lets you. There was one that you had that lets you like kind of move extras or whatever.
Well, you wouldn't want to put Rule New Orleans.
Right,
Because I have to
right.
pay to put that in there.
Right.
Or probably like Friends on the Other Side.
Yeah.
Unless
So
there was like.
on my turn, Joe, I played an ingredient. This ingredient allowed me to play another action, which I then played I'll Fix You, which allows me to play actions up here, which I just
For
gained-
that turn.
For that
Okay.
turn, which I gained money, and then I did my ingredient, which is brew, which I had to pay one to brew, and then I brewed the rest of my 3 money into power,
Right.
and then and then I faded you. Now I'm going to take 2 cards, and then that's that, sir.
Super jerk. Super jerk. He's super jerky. Okay. Now that I've gotten all that out of my system, let's do this. If I did that, I could do that. I could go there. All right. Interesting. Okay. So we will go here.
Mm-hmm.
I will gain 3, but I will immediately spend it to get Pyros out, another thing. So I took it, but then it went back. Pyros is another Titan. Pyros can only be played in the underworld. When Pyros is moved, you may untrap one Titan at his new location.
Ah!
Yeah, you're welcome. So then,
We need to trap Pyros.
He has 4 titans. No, 3 titans.
3.
but they
That's
all have
he
to be on Mount
needs.
Olympus.
Oh wow!
In Mount Olympus, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Then I'm
game
going
is
to
getting
play.
very close to the end. Because you're close to winning it too.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually, that cost 1 less for me to play
Yep,
the Titan because of that. And then I'm going to play. Oh no, I don't have another. Oh yeah, I have 2 cards that I can play there. Yes, yeah. Okay, I was looking at the wrong location again. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to play Mortality Potion, which will cost me 1 instead of 2 since it's an item and they're at the same spot. When Mortality Potion is played, attached to a hero, Titans used to defeat that hero are not discarded, so I will do so there. So I'm just going to put that like that. And then I can discard, but I'm not going to. And I will take 2.
I'm fainting.
And
I can't. I can.
You're up, Joe.
I don't know if it would make that big of a difference unless I get rid of Snow White.
Yeah, I won't get rid of Snow White. I won't be able to. You might be able to discard a card from your hand, though.
Yeah.
Alright. Give me 1. Well, actually, I'm going to pay 2 for this since I have 1.
Yep.
So I have the Talisman. It says, each time a hero
Yes.
with a strength of 3 or less is played to Dr. Facilier's realm, attach the Talisman to that hero. When the hero is defeated, the Talisman is returned to Dr. Facilier at the same location.
Oh, so you have to
Interesting.
defeat something to get it.
No, I can play it, so it plays for 3.
Mm-hmm.
But if a hero comes out that's 3 or less, it grabs the Talisman from me and steals it.
Oh.
And then when I kill it, I get it back. To win the game, for me to rule New Orleans, this has to be on my side.
Right, so in other words, we need to fate him to get a 3 or smaller
Yeah.
to get that
So
away from
my
him.
goal is to keep it there. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
So I
Somebody
played my
else
own
is
card, I got
somebody
my own
else has a
card.
little bit of a thing like that. They were the genie.
Yeah, the Aladdin.
Jafar.
Jafar,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. That was who I played the
Alright.
first time. I think I really liked Jafar. I thought it was a good fun one.
Attach it to a hero each time.
Read it. Everybody can.
Oh yeah. So
yeah.
I got Love's First Kiss again, which is Evil Queen loses 1 poison. Choose a hero from the Evil Queen's fate discard pile, and put it on the top of the fate deck, which there are none. The other one is Wishing Well. When Wishing Well is played, attach it to a hero. Each time Evil Queen moves to this location, she immediately loses 1 poison, which doesn't seem that great because I doubt he'll go to Snow White.
No, but you can put it on Bashful.
Right.
It's either one, and then that.
But I think he just needs to play a card to win.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll play the Love's First Kiss to remove a poison. Yeah. And then I can't choose a hero. I faded. I played a card. I gained my power, and I'm not going to vanquish. So I don't need to. So that's it.
That's one thing I don't have is Vanquish. Because I have to play the...
Oh, because you have to poison them. That's interesting.
Yeah, and I don't have the move a hero.
Yeah. Because that's the whole thing with your...
Well, I don't have to move a hero because the ally. I can move I can move my allies. I'm saying I don't have the one day to move the top thing, so I can't do anything.
Well, this
except
allows you to move...
Only the
Items
bottom.
are allies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The one, I can't move a hero either. I don't have that. There's no
Yeah.
move with the lightning bolt in the
Yeah.
middle. Yep.
But you have it.
Interesting. Me?
Yeah.
I'll go there, gain my one,
And play card.
and play Take a Bite.
Okay. What does it say?
Choose a hero at Evil Queen's location. Pay poison equal to the hero's strength to defeat that hero.
And you have
Which
6 poison.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Da 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 da.
Oh.
Because she's worth 5.
Yep. So you need 5 poison to kill
I
her.
play 5 poison.
Dang.
So kill Snow White. Rip it up.
Oh my god! I thought you were really gonna do it. What is wrong with it?
So let's take a bite. She has little apples. I just gave
Legacy game!
a heart attack.
So I had the card I needed to do this. Draw 3 cards. Let's see what I would have got here.
Oh, I like this one. Steve, what card do you like?
That one.
Oops, there's 2 there.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Which one?
Oh!
Oh!
I like this one.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, the mask.
Oh, the mask would have stopped it.
And the Roll of New Orleans came out nice.
Well, that would the mask blocks
Yep,
that.
yep.
Yeah. So, oh wow.
Nice.
Man, that was good. That was close again. This game is always close.
I actually had stuff to untap him, and I had things to move. It would have taken me a couple more turns to get to it, though.
Having the chariot and being able to move, move with that, and move
Yeah,
again.
that's why I got it out right away.
Yeah.
Literally, immediately.
Getting these out that helped me get power
Yeah.
was very nice.
I didn't realize you just need, even though I knew it, I didn't realize that you only needed that much to actually get it. Else I'd probably push it faster, but that's fine. It's good.
Cool. Well, that was Villainous, a Wicked to the Core expansion.
Beautiful components, beautiful art. I still think I wish they would have gave black.
I'm gonna keep looking at the store and find black crystals.
Yep, like the crystals from Ascension or whatever, but that's a clear.
The smoky gray ones.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been fine.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But, so that's it. So that was our playthrough. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Which villain of these 3 would you choose to play?
Yeah.
And of all 9 villains now, which is your favorite?
Scar.
It's not one of the 9, Josh. Get out of here.
I liked Hades pretty well. I thought he was pretty
pretty
fun. I think still, though, out of the ones I've tried, Jafar was my favorite.
Jafar's cool.
Yeah,
I like
Jafar was
Jafar
fun.
too.
I'll be the fairest.
But Dr.
on the
Facilier
land.
was very neat. I like that. Oh, I got friends on the other side.
Yeah.
What does it say?
Everybody's got a weakness.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
So, yeah, don't forget to share, like, subscribe. And until next time, my name's Joe.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Steve.
And you've been watching Down the Vent.
Do you even play games, bro?
Bro.